Torah says is kadashtem from the beginning of the piece is kadashtem ve'isem kedosh. You have to be holy and be holy. Make is kadashtem, make yourself holy and be holy. So Salomon Kellam says, what is the way you make yourself holy and you come holy? What is the way how we do it? So he says, I want to tell you a foundation that main foundation and most important how to make a person self pure.
You're reading the second page, right?
Second page, right? The second, not the first page, second page. She says how you do it. She brings a pasuk in by David HaMelech, and it says there that David HaMelech was outside, and he trying to see what's going on in the world. He sees that the Rishonim are successful, and the Tzaddikim they have to work very hard. It's very, very hard for them. But when he came to the base Mikdash Ker, when he come to the temple, he came to the base Medrash, and you understand the future. You understand what's going on. So his question is, why had to wait to come to the base Medrash? You cannot do it before. You know Hashem is good, kind. He gives is marich upper. If someone is, even the Rishonim, he's waiting patience to do the tshuva. It's not stamid. Everything has a din cheshbon. Everything has a judgment in it. And there's a reason for everything. So everything is to maybe do the tshuva, that maybe not for them, maybe for the children, for the grandchildren. Says Hashem saved Yaakov Avraham Avinu from the Kivshan Ha'esh because Yaakov Avinu. Not only because Yaakov Chazal said. So because sometimes Hashem will make a person rich, his father and his children to be rich, only for the grandchild will come and on Torah, that will help him. So that Hashem can make all the family rich for one son. To be so why you have to come to the base Medrash? You know Hashem has His ways. You know Hashem's ways. Hashem give me rachamim kerachim mechanam. So He wants to tell you the big foundation is. And this is the piece I want to start now. Now today I want to read it a new way to understand it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines from the bottom of the piece. The middle of the word is Masha'enken. Is the Roshei Tevos. Masha'enken, Shebo Levchinas is Kadashta. Masha'enken. You have it there, Rabbi Yosef? And the 5 lines from the bottom. And the first word in the line is Nidmeh. And the middle of the word is Masha'enken.
Yeah.
So now, he wants to tell you the big foundation. Now he's telling you new Chiddush today. All week we learn one way. We bought the Ben Yonah. We bought the Chavas Halvavas to explain. But today, B'ezrat Hashem, Siyata Dishmaya, we see a new understanding, B'ezrat Hashem. Masha'enken, Shebo Lebchinas is Kadashtem. When you come to the understanding of being holy, because it said, what the pasuk says, be holy and come holy. Everybody say, be holy and come holy. So, what is the be holy and to come holy? How you do that? Be holy and come holy. What is the bridge? What is the bridge from be holy to come holy? What is that bridge? Come, Chaim, I'll give you a piece of Chaim. Come. Be holy, come holy. What is the bridge? What is the thing that causes it to do it? What is the way? So now...
That's like a contradiction.
No, I don't know, but it means it's a pa'ula. It's a pa'ula to do that.
Be holy means become holy?
Become holy and come holy. This is the pasuk says. Is kadashtem, be holy, ve'isem doshim, and be Come holy and be holy. This is the pasuk. Read the pasuk. Is kadashtem. Yeah, the pasuk, the same page, the second side. Is kadashtem. Is be holy. V'isem kodashim. Be holy and stay holy. Be holy and staying holy.
Is the second one the future?
One is a pa'ula and one is now. Be holy now.
Which one is first?
Is kadashtem.
Is that the
Is a pa'ula. V'isem kodashim is stay holy. So what is the mechanism? What are you doing? So today we're learning a big foundation, Rabbi. It's telling you the secret of life. Listen to the secret of life. I'm reading 5 lines from the bottom. The first word is Nidme Lokal Godon, and the middle of the word is Masha'enke. I'm reading inside, it's very important, every word here. Masha'enke, you have his Oshei Tevos. Shebo lebchinas, this is the answer. Shebo lebchinas is kadashta. Kedusha is a bchina, is a concept, is a matzav. What that mean? What is that matzav? A matzav. That what? Da'ainu prishas olam hazeh. Yeah, a person has to separate himself from this world. So we learned the Ben Yonah, and we read the Chovas Alvovos means make your mind control your timer, not the timer control your mind. If you do that, I explained 2 classes about it. If you get your timer control your mind, your stomach comes in mind. All your body, everything comes out. It's like today was going on in the world, and every place in the world they don't have Torah. This is going on. The timer controls their mind. It's like people walking on the head. And every minute they become more stupid and more stupid. But how you come to be Kedusha? Separate from this world. Now he tells you now the secret. From the heart will be a gerushin, will be a divorce in your heart. Nidgaresh meliboy.
That's what you megaresh.
You megaresh from your heart.
That's in what?
So if we understand, I showed the Ben Yonah, Sharat Tshuva, the taiva. The taiva. The taiva comes a divorce in your heart. It means the taiva goes, you say to the taiva, I'm divorced from you. I'm divorced from the taiva. When you do prishus, nigaresh meliboy, the taiva. Vezeu, we didn't finish till the end because we have to finish till the end. Instead, the gash taiva is not this chiddush, it's a Ben Yonah's chiddush, not the chiddush here. This is not the chiddush of Sarah Keller. That's very Ben Yonah, Chovas Alvovos, all the Rishonim, all the Acharim say. It's not the chiddush of Sarah Keller. It says a new chiddush here. Vezeu migdoshi kei. This is your concept of being a migdosh. To be a migdosh of Hashem is when you're Polish, when you're separated. And this is covered Hashem. What is the Beis HaMikdash? What is Beis HaMikdash, David? Covered of Hashem. This is covered. So when you do that,
I see the word covered.
soon.
Yes, okay.
You have to get the Chaim till the end.
Okay, you're reading the word.
No, I said Mikdoshi Kel. I said Mikdoshi Kel is covered of Hashem. No, a Beis HaMikdash is covered of Hashem. It's a puzzle. Mishachanti, we covered Hashem is Beis HaMikdash.
That's one Latina.
I know, but there's no. Soon you see what I mean. Soon the Chaim see he said the 2 bits, and I say it. So then, when you go away from the taiva from yourself, you megaresh the taiva from your heart, you come to Migdash Kel. Now, ve'oz evi neiten achis ha'inyan negedei mamash. Then you understand clear. What it means understand clear is koyach hatzil. You understand clear. Achis ha'inyan. clear the future of the thing, of the Indian. Neged eino mamash, the front of his eyes clear. Kimo sheroisam neged eino mamash, like he sees in front of his eyes mamash, he sees koach hatziu, he sees the Indian, the subject that you want to get involved. Because without the Beis Hamikdash, without Precious, you won't understand. You think the good is bad, like I said before. You think the bad is good. But the moment you do Precious, and from the Taiva, you're able to what? To understand and get the Koyach Hatzil, and like it comes in front of your eyes, mamish. And he continues, and he has a question. A beautiful Chiddush. How you get to this covered? How you get to came to this covered of you came to Mikdash Kel and you see the future of the Taiva. How you came to that covered to that?
What do you see?
How you came, you see the Kachatziu of what's going on. How you came to that level of situation? Unbelievable question.
You just told me you divorced it.
I know. Being divorced, but still, but how you get, but the question is how you get to this covered and you call Migdash Kel. You call, I will listen to you, I need to finish. David, I will listen to you. You come to be Migdash Kel. You come to be a temple of Hashem. And that temple, you're able to get the Koyach Hatzil of the thing of the future. How you got to this covered? That discovered. He says why. Mashaloi motu raglov matu midaka terev amitzis. What? Gam be'eish adai nitzu mispaking lov. When you were in the street, you had the taiva, you didn't fall down. Mashaloi motu midaka terev. You didn't fall. Matu is not. You didn't fall down from the ways of the Torah and mitzvahs. Gam, even Beish Adai Nitzu Mispakalov, even the time when the Torah is trying to push you off and you didn't fall down. This is the reason why when you come to Precious, you get like this covered, you call Migdash Kel. You come to be a Migdash of Hashem and you get to this covered. Wow. Why you get to this covered? Because when you are outside there, you don't fell down. So then when you did the Precious here, then already what happens to you? You come to be a Migdash Kel, and then what happens is you come to this cover, you get to this covered of wow. Because when you're there outside, you didn't fall down when you had the timer. And then finish. Whereas when you do the level of you come to Migdash Kel and what and you have the Koyach Hatziu as this Oire Koyach HaNefesh. Your Nefesh, your Koyach HaNefesh come be soirus. You come to be slavus. You come to be excited. You get the soirus Koyach HaNefesh. Mi maisim amutboim lo, for the maisim that you already have in you. You have a maisim person in you. And what gets the person? Maisim mutboim bo. Every person has in him.
Has maisim?
Maisim that has mutboim bo. The nefesh. I'll explain the concept. The nefesh of a person, when you do a maiseh, the nefesh comes, has is badia on the nefesh a tzura. You see, every action you do, or good things you do, so then it's like it brings a maila. It also brings in your nefesh an influence on your nefesh.
Every action
So,
has a reaction.
what you said?
Every
Action has a reaction. So he says that a moment you came to the level and you pre-shoes from the gate, so from the time you divorced the taiva, and what happens is you came and you see and you work and you see the koyach hatziu of what is the future of the thing that comes out. What comes out and together you didn't fall down there. You didn't fall down you didn't fall down from the taiva. You didn't fall down from the Torah mitzvahs. The me'orer koyach hanefesh in you lo take ois b'nefesh. It gives you strength in your nefesh. Wow, you get to be koyach in your nefesh. Lo teit, the word later was the word oiz banefesh. The last word is banefesh. The 3 words. It gives you oiz banefesh. When oiz strength in your nefesh. Unbelievable chiddush. Unbelievable chiddush. The beginning, when you're walking outside in the street, before you preach, you're like a zombie. Like a fully. You're running almost running after every woman and be ready to do all the sins in the world. Because your body full of it, you together, and you control yourself, you didn't do it. And then when you come and you do precious from the taiva, what happens is you get strength and you get koyach in your nefesh. You get more. You get for the ma'asim that you didn't work because you didn't fall down there. You get strength in your nefesh and your koyach in your nefesh. You come strong. You come to be shimshon agibo. You come to be a strong person. It gives you koyach in the nefesh. Beginning before you came to the base medrash, the prishus, you're like this, almost falling apart. But the moment you did prishus, wow. Together you control yourself. Then you come to be strength. You're building on something. You're building, you come to be, you come, koyach, oiz banefesh. Your strength comes, very powerful person you come. Oiz banefesh. You have koyach and more than koyach. Oiz is more than koyach. Oiz is like, wow. Unbelievable.
Build muscle, right?
Muscles like, oiz like, you come to be like a lion, that so will come like a puppet to you. You make it so like nothing. You move there. Able to move it so like nothing.
I want to say different.
But where does he get different? I'll listen to you. So this is the chiddush here. It's a chiddush here. Chiddush go. So now, what our job is really is what? Our job is, when you're outside, make sure you don't fall down. Because it's really, you can fall down. Everybody can, even David Amela says they almost can fall down. We're outside in the basement. Outside. Or moment you come here, you really get the you're really able to get the strength, you're able to koyach, you're able to get the divorce, the taiva. So then you get all the strength comes from prishus. When you separate. This is the pshat. Is kadashtem. How you come holy? What is the bridge from the come holy and to be holy is what? Is precious. Is that base medrash? The base medrash is the. You hear this? Look at my hands. This is to be holy and to come holy. What is the bridge? The base medrash. The base medrash is a bridge between coming holy or to be holy. What makes it to be holy? The base medrash. What is the base medrash? You have physical base medrash, also the concept base medrash. Is what? Is precious. Separate yourself from the taiva. And divorce the taiva. And koyach, these two things. Koyach, and then you're able to together with the ma'asim that you do, it gives you koyach. Then your nefesh able to handle all the times in the world. Or able to koyach, your nefesh to do what you have to do. What do you want to say, David?
I would say a little differently, because it seems, as Rosh Hashiva Zichron City Bracha used to say, that there's pain and there's pleasure.
Yeah.
Right? So, it seems like Rav Zissel's saying that trying to show us the benefits of being precious.
Yeah, but
The pleasure of separation. Pleasure of being separate. And what's that my pleasure? Because it's going to take a big pleasure to get rid of that taiva.
David, don't get him a plain pleasure.
Okay.
It's another subject. I've seen Zissu will talk about it. He didn't talk about it. So I don't say you could put it in the klal of plain pleasure. We could put also a klal. I can tell you new chiddush. Latit ois is to be Torah. Torah is ois. Ois da moite. But I'm not taking the pshat. You can take out of the text and take it out of the concepts, and you can move it more than it said. But first get the pshat, what it says. But you know what I mean? I can, what it says, not that oiz is banefesh. You say it means Torah. Oiz is called Torah. But it didn't talk about Torah. It talk about the Yitzhorah, Taiva. It gives you koyach to control the Yitzhorah. So oiz really means koach. Even Ekala means that. But again, so let's get the Chiddush, big Chiddush. What's the big Chiddush? What is the big Chiddush of Sichas Yisrael that I didn't know till now? You got the Chiddush. You have a concept, it's called to be holy and be a mitzvah. To be holy and coming holy. What is the bridge? Is what? Beis Medrash. What does the Beis Medrash means? Prishus from the divorce. You have to divorce the taiva. Now, when you do that, the prishus, the Beis Medrash, then what happens? At that moment, you can have to understand what is the taiva you need to go, what is going on in the world. Or you understand what's going on. You have your seichel and you say, yes, kochapotis, seeing Hashem, everything what you want to say, kochatzil, you understand what's going on. Before that, you cannot, when you're involved there, you have the power. You maybe fall down. You have big power, you can fall down. Or mommy, you come to the base Medrash, you get the energy, the strength, always the strength, you get the koyach, you get. And that koyach, you're able to, when you go back outside, you're able to handle it. See, when you get the strength with them, you get the strength, so what happens is, so then that strength, what happened was, when you go outside, the Beis Medrash is a place that gives you strength, koyach, to handle outside. It's top shot. One shot is, before you come to the Beis Medrash, you don't know what's going on. You come to Beis Medrash, you clarify what's going on, you get the kochatzil, you get the picture. But not only that, it gives you the strength. When you go out of the Beis Medrash, what gives you strength? The Beis Medrash. The Beis Medrash latet oiz banefesh. The Beis Medrash gives you koyach in the nefesh. When you go out of the Beis Medrash, what gives you the koyach? The Beis Medrash. The Beis Medrash gives you the koyach when you go outside. You want to make a living, you want to go outside, get married, have a family. What gives you energy to build a family? The Beis Medrash. The prishus. Without that, you wouldn't have the energy. If you leave the Beis Medrash, see what happens to you?
Done.
You come.
Done. Done. Done.
In here.
Done. Over. Gamarnu. Finished.
Why?
Because you don't have
Because you don't have the strength.
Went away from the juice.
You lost the koyach. Because you
really go against the tiger.
What?
You lost the koyach against the
because the tiger could over control you.
Right.
Exactly. But how you get the seicha to control the tiger? The Beis Medrash. When the Beis Medrash is one shot, real Beis Medrash, was the concept of Beis Medrash. He said the concept of Beis Medrash is a concept. You see, we are lamdonim. He didn't say pchiras is kadashka. See, we are lamdonim is really, you can walk all day and be a master with Beis Medrash. It doesn't have to be. It means a concept. It's only not have to be. I mean the physical Beis Medrash. The headspace. You see, it doesn't have to be dafka. When you grew up, beginning before you're married, it's real. But you have to get to the level. Every place you walk, when you've been there with my father, every place he was, there was a Beis Medrash. Because he was a
walking Torah.
Walking Torah. So every place was a Beis Medrash every time. You come to every place is a Beis Medrash. You don't have to be. You can be outside Beis Medrash. The Beis Medrash. It doesn't have to be here in the Beis Medrash. Where he is a Beis Medrash.
So when he passed away, I lost my Beis Medrash.
You Beis Medrash what? Exactly. But get to the concept of really get to the concept of really understand that precious is a level that connected to the being holy and coming holy. Being holy, coming holy. This is really the connection. It's not This is the chiddush. The question is, why he brought in this pasuk? That was the kasha, although exactly as the kasha. You see, why did you talk about this pasuk? Why Sichas is brought in this pasuk? And then bring the pasuk of Kedoshim Tiyu Parshas Teva, because there says only be holy. Here it tells us two steps: is kadashtem and be holy. And his chiddush is that tells you the bridge. See, there only tells you be holy. And Parshas Kedoshim says Kedoshim Tiyu. Doesn't say more than that. Here it tells you two words: is kadashtem, underline it. Is kadashtem, underline it. Visim Kedoshim. He tells us two steps: be holy and stay holy. This is two steps. He tells you how you make this two steps, how you connect being holy and becoming holy. How you connect it. He tells you the bridge. This is the chiddush Rabbi Mikela. He's telling you the bridge between coming holy and being holy. There's that big chiddush. There's a big chiddush. There's a new concept, a new chiddush in the world. There's a new chiddush in the world that Rabbi Mikela was mechadesh in this world. A big chiddush. Now we tell you a secret. You want to be holy? There's no way to be holy out of the Beis Medrash. A guy says to me, listen, I want to be holy. I go to India, Chas v'shalom. There's nothing way to be holy. I go to Arab Saudi, the place of there's no holiness there. Because there's no holiness there. Holiness comes from the Beis Medrash. Now, it can be a concept of Beis Medrash. There's what? It's precious and koach hatziyur. See it in front of you. It's not a precious alone. He says you understand what the precious gets you to understand koach hatziyur. Plus, you don't fall down from the Torah. It's only precious and I fall down nothing. And you work and you mitmoded and your situation fighting yourself. You don't fall down. And so that helps you get a new koyach, a new strength. When you go outside, you have ois. This last line here is, last is ois banefesh. Will give you strength. When you go outside again. You see, when you be in the Beis Medrash, when you go outside again, you have energy, koyach. Because you filled up your koyches, you filled up your strength. Then you go outside, you have koyach to fight itself because he saw the future, he see what's going on. So what is the mechanism? What is the atomic bomb that helps a person? What is the strength? What is the mayan? I say mayan. The wellspring that get a person life. It's the Beis Medrash. The Beis Medrash is this is the one way, but the pshat is really, he says, pshat is precious. A person, Tamid Chacham, called Prushi. If you look in the Rambam, and the Chassidus, Tamid Chacham, called Prushi. Rabbis are called Prushi. Anshe Torah is called Prushi. They're called Prushi. So we have to make a sound. I'm a Prush. Say, I'm a Prush. I'm a Prush. I separate myself from the Kaim. I'm Prush. Say, I'm Polish. Say, I'm Polish. Don't be afraid because the world wants to make you be like everybody. Be doing everything. You have to be, everybody wants to be in the end. In the society, no. You have to be, I'm Polish. I'm separate from the world. And what I do, I've connected to Hashem. I do the mitzvahs. I do Hashem Rotzon. I'm Polish. Separate, and then you have the mind, divorce the taiva, and you're able to see koach hatziyur what's going on, and then with the mitzvah, chesed, you build a family, your children. There's no religion in the world that so much cares and respects their wife like the Torah. There's no religion. Torah is so much give. They respects their wives like you never saw. We separate it. No, we separate, we elevate the world. We separate one way from the taiva. But with what things that we need to do, the muchach we elevate it and make that holy also. Things comes holy. elevate it. We'll talk about there's another subject. And there's a Pasha Ketana, all the Torah is called. It's not the subject now. But again, the concept is don't be afraid to be Polish. Don't be afraid to do that. Because it's a concept in the head. Then you come to be Migdashi Kael. You come to be holy, like a Beis HaMikdash. And what happens was, you come to be covered. You come to this covered. To this covered, you respect you. You come, people respect you. You get the covered Hashem. You come covered Hashem. He says, and how you come to that level? Because you also you come, you get Bechina, because you do Koach Hatzil. He says you don't only have to do Koach Hatzil, see what's going on. Because the Kudosh Shitosa, the Tzaddik Rosh is Koach Hatzil. You have to do the Koach Hatzil. You don't do Koach Hatzil, you don't basically able to. Okay, we have to manage it. So Hashem will help us out, Hashem Yishmaya, that all of us will be holy, means separation, and maybe Kodesh, and really to do our obligation we have to do in our world. Amen.